Slowly and surely, there's an increased military build-up of Turkish forces, with arms and personnel being deployed to the border area of Hatay province in the southwest of the country, reportedly preparing for movement towards Efrin. Further to the north, there is at present an air of calm over the Turkish border towns that were heavily targeted by the YPG in the early days of the operation. Towns like this one, this is Rahanli, not far from the Syrian border, were most vulnerable in the early part of the operation. 94 rockets were aimed at civilian areas, including this town and Kilis, one landing on this house, and you can see the damage. But as the Turkish military has pushed back the YPG from the border areas, places like this are feeling more secure. There's been constant bombardment of YPG positions in Syria from the Turkish border, with shelling of the Hatay, Karakan and Hassa districts. And it's having effect. Turkish soldiers and fighters from the Free Syrian Army took Mohammedia village near Jandaris and Amara Hill in the western Afrin region. But if ever there was confirmation that this is a complex theatre of war, it's reports of the Syrian regime allowing YPG reinforcements into the Afrin area to bolster their positions. In Turkey, they both have a common enemy, for now. The position of the United States, both diplomatically and militarily, is far from clear, supporting the YPG with weapons and troops in Manbij, a location that's a target for Turkish forces. The US has 2,000 troops in Syria, but in Turkey's eyes they are supporting terrorism. And the US has confirmed the movement of YPG personnel to the Afrin area.
You've got the distraction of what's going on up in Afrin right now, which has drawn off some of the Syrian Democratic forces, which have got about 50%. That's probably not a firm percentage. Could be less, could be more.
A difficult diplomatic relationship may become clearer when the US Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, currently on a tour of the region, visits Ankara later in the week. But he knows the Turkish stance remains as definitive and firm today as it was on January the 20th, at the start of Operation Olive Branch. Francis Collins, TRT World, on the Turkey-Syria border.